immediately after submission, the student can get the correct answers. So they can share it with the other students. So to avoid this type of cross talking, after the up to stipulated time, we can hide this correct answer choice, so that after the examination is over, then we can review on the other day what are the right answers and so like that we can analyze the student and we can suggest them in a right way. So after creation of a form, we have to be careful on the settings box. In this, three choices are there: general and presentation, quiz. So after this, we have to make it into a save. So if it is correct, we can have a save version here, so that the quiz form is now ready. So after the quiz form is ready now, and the top of the bottom on the right side, we can have a send, like email like thing is there, send. So if you send, a send form will be there. So this email ID, so the student, we are restricted to some 10, our section is having 10 members only, so that we can collect the 10 members email IDs and we can type here, so that we can have this one. Another, include the form in the email ID. So the entire form will be sent to the email ID. So that is also one choice. So last one is here, plus add collaborators is there. This add collaborators means our colleagues or of our teachers can also become a co-teacher in this one. So if you send this copy link to our colleagues, they can also have some more questions and they edit the answers, so they can check. So like that we can have some revision from our colleagues. So that is called peer revision from our colleagues. So if the teacher is in other college or any other university professor, so that he can see that and he can edit the questions and he can also give some more questions there. Like that, there are so many options are there. If you carefully go through these Google Forms, we can have a lot of things here. So for the multiple choice questions, we can award the marks immediately. Otherwise, for the short answers or long answers, we have to again read and we have to manually award the marks. So that is some type of more exercise will be required to the evaluation of multiple evaluation of short answer or long answer questions. For one word answer, we can create the Google Forms. So that later, after the sharing of this Google form to our WhatsApp group or email IDs, the students will give the answers filling. So if you see this one in the last bottom, you can have required question or not. Some questions are compulsory, so that you can have required. If it is not required, so that the students will pass this question. Otherwise, if you have to make it compulsory, so that they cannot submit without answering this question, whether it is right or wrong answer. So these are the things within the question. We have to take maximum care while creating one question. So that here we have to type the question, next add choices, next answer key, then award required. Like this, we have to give the after settings, we can get the form ready. Then we can send to our students. They will give the answers. So after the examination is over, we can see the responses here. Responses will be appearing in this box. So graph will be there. How many questions right for all students? How many questions are wrong? So like that, this analysis will be appeared on the scoreboard. So the students get the results. We have not released the results yet, so that we can form a Excel sheet data. Then we can share these results to the other students. So this is the result form. So if you see this green colored plus mark is there here, that is called response sheet. So the answers will be appeared in the Excel sheet like this. Spreadsheet will be appeared. So in this spreadsheet, we can get the time, whatever the time they have submitted, the time will be recorded here. Their email ID, score also appeared 15 by 30, 30 questions or 23 by 30. The score will be there. Their full name, register number, mobile number, the question and answers. So this will be imported. This will be imported or downloaded in form of Excel sheet also. So this Excel sheet can be preserved as a document for future purposes. So this is only basic knowledge on the creation of the questions and sharing the questions to the Google form to the other students, getting the all responses here. And then after this getting the responses, we have to analyze carefully what are the questions that commonly going to mistaken by the all the students. So we can identify the slow learners as well as advanced learners in the same Google form so that we can classify the students also. So this evaluation, we can create so many multiple choice questions, some other things also. So many people also providing certificate after the submission of the Google form. So that may be having some add-ons on this one. So two add-ons will be required to provide an online certificate to the students in form of quiz questions. They are called Autocrat and Certificate M. So this option, if we given this option, you can also provide the e-certificate to the students who given the quiz marks. So in this one, we can also provide the score on the certificate. So name, their phone number, their admission number or register number, and some other numbers also appeared on the certificate. So this is the basic concept of the creation of Google Forms, Google questions, as well as the getting the responses, analysis, and exporting the Google form in form of Excel sheet, so that for the analysis purpose it will be very easy for this one. So if you have any doubts, you can also now you can ask me. You can if anything is missing is in this one, we can discuss now for the Google form. Later we can go to the Kahoot. So that can we continue the Kahoot or have any doubts? We can discuss here. Then okay. I am going to switch on to the Kahoot option. Kahoot also one of the easiest way to make the students highly motivated, as well as interest among the students on the subject, as well as some other things, new knowledge on the Kahoot. So this Kahoot is available in mobile Android apps as well as on the Google Chrome also. You can directly type the Kahoot on Google Chrome. You can get the information like this box, kahoot.com. So if you have kahoot.com on your Google Chrome, so that we can see this type of Chrome face will be appeared on this one. So here, if you see the corner box, sign up, login, and play. These three options are very important. The student can have play option. The lecturer or teacher can have the login option. So before login, we go for sign up option. If you take, then you can register yourself in the Kahoot app. Then we can have your own a Kahoot page. So on this Kahoot page, you can have different types of questions. So I will show it. So for play purpose, the student can opt this play purpose. So in the Kahoot pay, it is asking a Google PIN number. So PIN number will be generated by the teacher who is going to creating that Kahoot. So that we have to go for login option. So I already have some my Kahoot ID. That's why I have directly login here. You can create an ID with the Gmail account again. So the Gmail, one Gmail give the so many solutions for our teaching purpose. So one Gmail is enough for creating lot of. Okay. So like this, you can see this box user ID or password. So you can use with the Google ID, email ID. So you can directly lead into the Kahoot.com. The teachers login. So after getting the login ID, we can have this type of interface where we have the questions as well as a model also given. So some questions are given here myself for plant physiology like that. So here we cannot open. Site open.